Okay, welcome back. I have no idea when I'm posting this, but it's been like 30 seconds for me. We're gonna continue looking at our old Pokemon cards. Um, I'm just doing this for my own reference to inspect my cards, see what kind of weird nicks and scratches and all sorts of things are on our really old cards. Before we try to send them off for grading, we got our cool little flat card thingamajigs. If you've seen the last video, we went over a few of my older cards, put them in these sleeves, and they will be ready to go and be submitted to CGC when I get around to doing that. So who knows when that's gonna be. But yeah, if you're interested in what a brand new collector's eyes look like when inspecting a card, then this is a video for you. Cool. So first up, we've got my Neogenesis Japanese Lugia. Right away, super obvious. This side has way more space or way more border than the left side. So that's gonna be a really big grade dock. And CGC is known for, grading pretty hard, which I like because then it makes you feel that much better when you get a perfect 10. It doesn't feel so great when you're getting your 9.5s or um, 9s when you're expecting something higher. And I'm sure it feels even worse when you have like a really low grade. But a lot of these hold sentimental value, so I don't much care. But it'd be cool to have them encapsulated so that they don't get damaged any more than they already are, if they are. So, getting right into it. Lugia. We are looking at the edges for any whiteness that may constitute scratches or damage. I feel like over here in the corner, it doesn't look that bad in person, but on this video, like you can tell. If this, yeah. So there's that. There's a little nick in this corner. Wow, I cannot see that oh, there. I was gonna say I can't see it in person, but yeah, no, I can. Actually, that's not, well, it is a nick, but it's a weird nick. It's not like it's raised. It's actually like the holographic underneath, and I feel like part of the card got scratched off. Oh, edge. So this one's pretty bad. Ooh, it's actually like raised. See if I can get that on camera. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can see that. That's pretty bad. And even on this side, you can see the little foil, the holographic. I'm pretty sure that's just when it gets scratched on the edges, they shine in the edges from the holographic that's underneath. Okay, and one thing that's really noticeable, there's this line across. It's a straight line, which makes me think it's a printing scratch, but I have no idea how they count that. I don't know if they count that against you. They could, for all I know. And then let's take a look at the surface. Doesn't look too bad on the bottom. The holographic, there's nothing terrible, but other than that one line, I swear when I looked at this the other day, it's gotta be another. Oh, there. Okay, when I see it, there's a straight line down that way too. I don't know if that's a printing scratch thing or not, but I'm sure they dock any little thing that they can find. So, take a look at the back. Centering looks same problem. The left side of the card looks a little bit thicker than the right side of the card. Top and bottom don't look terrible. Edges, I can see this neck, this neck, this neck. Yep. Tan surface. Doesn't look too bad. Again, this is for my own reference, so... Oh. So, sorry if I'm going a little too in-depth. Maybe I'll just put in like timestamps or something, but... There. Can see some scratches on the back. Right there. Pretty sure those are playing with them scratches. Oh, there you can see it better. I'd love to say that this is an 8, but I feel like it's gonna go down to like a 7.5. That's a bummer, but it's not bad for Lugia. I think I remember pulling this and I was like, oh, Lugia. That's so cool. Legendary. That's all I really cared about. Anything legendary was all that mattered. And Charizard. Everybody, of course, everybody loves Charizard. That's what we all wanted when we were kids. That is what we all want now that we're adults. I wish that the prices were a lot cheaper so that I could relive my childhood and actually get the card that I've always wanted, like the actual old base set Charizard. But with the recent hype of everything, I do not think that is gonna happen. Here we go, Lugia. That took a while. That took a really long time. Okay, Gyarados. Maybe we'll try do like 3 cards and then go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, centering. Top looks like it's got more than the bottom. So centering is a meh. Edges don't look terrible. Same with the corners up here. See anything on this side? Wow, it's actually not too bad. I don't think that's anything. Is it? I don't know, with a card that looks like this. Yeah, anything's possible. Okay. Surface. See if we can get it. Oh, I think I just saw it. Scratch. Yep. Scratches over there. It's like you can't quite follow the light. You gotta like look at the edge of the light as it passes. So not too bad. I don't think there's anything on here. It's not bad. Cool. Let's look at the back. Oh, and the back looks terrible. Look at that. The top just all the way across. These two edges, or these two corners. Oh, this corner down here. And there's all 4 corners. Corners are gonna get, like, just bring this grade down. I think Gyarados was my Charizard back in the day, because it was like, yeah, Gyarados is super OP. Super cool. Let's use Gyarados. Oh, man. Okay. Just based on the edges and the corners from the back here, we didn't even have to look at centering. Same problem, it looks like the top looks a little bit thicker than the bottom. Same, or not same, just because of the corners and the edges, man, I'd be surprised if this thing gets higher than a 5, just because of that. I'm prepared to get like 2s and 3s to spend all that money because I want these things in cases with those cool grades. And if they get high grades, that's cool. If not, then oh well. We can look at them. Cool. Alright, that one went a little bit quicker. Alright, we've got a foil. Not foil. I see you calling them foil because I'm so used to that. A fossil holographic Articuno. Man, this one feels a lot thicker than the Gyarados. That's weird. Maybe they did something different back in the day. That would make sense. Top is way thicker than the bottom. Left to right might be a little bit more on this side, so like there's a little bit more border on the left. Let's get edges and corners. Top doesn't look too bad. Right looks okay. Bottom is okay, and I'm trying to be as like objective as I can. Just you know, we gotta be real. Someone professional is gonna be looking at this and giving it a grade. Let's not kid ourselves, right? Let's look at things for the way that they are, and let's be time to be real. There's so many scratches on this. Oh man. Wow. Should be able to see it's like all over. It's terrible. Unfortunate. Oh well. That's probably what's gonna dock us the most. Back looks. My eyes like the back looks alright. Centering wise. Not anything else. Centering doesn't look so great. It looks so bad. The edges up here look terrible. Corners. Oh man. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. And I'm pretty sure I saw some pretty bad scratch. If I can get it at like the perfect. Oh, there. There's a bunch of scratches over there. Dang. Yep. Pretty bad. There's a nice one right there. This is another one of those, like, I'd be happy if it gets over 5, but be real, I think it's gonna be like something low. Like, see, I don't even know how to grade those low, like that low of a score of a card. I don't even know. I don't know how they would dock it. Like, how bad is bad, you know? Hey, I feel like I'm getting better at putting these into the stiff sleeves. Yeah, look at that. Okay. And to follow up the fossil Articuno, we have fossil Moltres, unlimited. I don't think I have any first editions. If I did, they're hiding in a closet somewhere in my old room. Centering actually looks okay, right? Doesn't help that the card's a little curved, so I don't think that makes a difference when you're looking at it. For centering, looks okay to me. Perfect, 10 out of 10. Yeah, like my score means anything. Okay. Edges and corners look okay on the top. I feel like this one is pretty bad on the side. You can kind of see like it looks like they're little nicks, like teeny tiny microscopic ones, not like the normal ones that you would see, because that don't look straight to me. Same with, oh, there's a little dot. What is that? Don't look. I'm not trying to scrape it off or anything. Yep, I have no idea what that dot is. Random dot. You're gonna score me points off for my surface. Same thing with the bottom. Yeah, it looks like there's those weird little nicks. They're just maybe they're just like part of the card just scraping off and stuff. Okay, surface. This one's, it's got a scratch over there. Oh, scratches over there. Oh, plenty of scratches. It's not nearly as bad as the Articuno, but there are scratches and they do exist. Sweet. Oh man. I feel like just from the front, centering, awesome. Like edges, corners. Actually, corners weren't too bad. Edges and the surface are gonna go down the drain. That's what's gonna bring the overall score like pretty low, because I think your overall score is, you're as good as your lowest score pretty much. If you get 3 10s and a 6, the highest you're gonna get is like a 6.5 or a 7 overall. Yep, the top you can really see really see those imperfections. It looks like it got nicked over here, and the bottom's got it. Yeah, man. I feel like I'm looking at a 5. Oh man, I gotta figure out a better way to. 5. I would say 5, maybe a 4. 4 just on edges. I'll give it like a 4. Nah, it's gotta be lower than that. 3.5 for edges. And just on that alone, at best, I'm gonna get like a 3.5 or a 4. It could be lower. We won't know until we get it graded. But again, Moltres was like, I think it was one of the first legendaries I've ever pulled. So that was a cool card to have as a kid. But, just having a couple of cards as a kid was not enough to even play the game. You're just collecting cards, which is cool, which is what I liked. I think that's how I ended up getting into Magic, and then I got a job and I could afford actually buying enough cards to play. So is that? I think we'll do one more, and then we'll save. There's not a lot left. There's only 2 more, and maybe we'll just throw in a couple extra just to evaluate. But this is actually kind of fun. And here we have the full I keep calling it foil. Holographic fossil Zapdos. Zapdos centering is hard to see for me in person because I can't. It's really hard for me to differentiate the yellow of the card and the edges, but I want to say the right side looks a little bit thicker and the bottom is definitely thicker than the top. Edges look alright. I feel like there's something right here. Nope, that's just a little lint that does not want to move. There. Yep, it's just lint. Oh, I think. No. Look at that. Look at that in the camera. Maybe it's like those little not microscopic, those little mini, like, scratches that you can't see unless you're looking real hard for them. So like, yeah, it looks fine, but then you look at it real close at the right angle. I wonder what it looks like when people are actually grading these cards. More lint. So what is that? You see that? Like a little dot. Man. It's a bummer. At least the corners look alright. Yep. Oh, the bottom. There's some scratching over there. Surface. Oh, actually the hollow is not too bad. Oh, I lied. There's scratches. There's one right there. It's like going straight up and down right there. And there's a couple over on this side. It's hard to tell with the holographic because it's got lightning stuff. And it looks like I'm gonna look in person. Oh yeah, definitely see scratches over here. I see that one on this side. I can't tell if that's a print scratch or not, but it's a scratch and it's there. Oh, what is this? Man, if somebody knows a way to clean the surface of these cards without like damaging them, I am all ears. I would love to know. Because I'd be super scared to take, a little Q-tip, put some alcohol, and then like try to rub it off, and then like make the surface even worse than it already is. These are some pretty old cards. There's a nick there. Oh man, all over the top. This side, it's not as bad as the Moltres or some of the other cards that we saw. Centering is left and right look okay. I think I'm looking at these way too much. I can't tell. It looks okay to me. But it blows my mind that the back looks okay, sort of. But the front is just, this side is just way, way thicker. Man, it's okay. And then surface on the back. Was I looking at surface on the back for the other ones? I forget already. Just getting so caught up in this. Just so... It doesn't look too bad. Let me look in person. Yeah, but the edges are what's gonna kill us in the surface. So based on edges, I'd say maybe 7. It's not like terrible, but it's kind of not that great either. I'm really not good with the half point scores. So your guess is as good as mine. Well, that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed watching. It was fun kind of going over what I see with my untrained eye, and maybe someday in the future, I don't know if I don't even know when I'm gonna post this or if I'm gonna post it at all. Maybe I'll combo this with the actual, looking at what ended up, what we ended up with when we graded them. Oh man, this looks so cool. I'm a baller. Especially with that Charizard. It's not the Charizard, but it's a Charizard. Well, hope you enjoyed it. It was fun kind of going over it, see what kind of defects I could find on my old cards. It's a great trip down memory lane. And actually, there's a couple more, so maybe in a follow-up video, something short. I don't want these videos to be too long, so. Okay, thank you. Bye.